Ta-da! The iKamper 4.0. It's supposed to be the other way around. Mood lighting. I promised you measurements. So one of the gripes I often have, welcome to Tent City at Modula Racks, where we've set up a whole bunch of tents, different models, different brands, so you don't have to try and decide which one you want by looking at some pictures online. Come on down, sit in them, sleep in them, open and close them, feel the fabric, check them out. But today, I'm excited because we're putting a new addition to the fleet. That is this, the iKamper 4.0. This is the latest iKamper, Skycamp. They've made a bunch of cool changes. We're gonna put one here to be on display with the rest of them. I wanna see what it's all about. I thought you might want to too, so let's get this thing open. Okay, so we have the straps cut off. First view of the new tent. Oops, it's supposed to be the other way around. Ta-da! Open up our lid here. iKamper has this really nice bubble wrap. Something else that they do that is really nice is this kind of shower cap that they put all the way around the tent. Again, make sure that if there is any rubbing that happens, you're not getting any marks on this tent. So this can also be used for storage when the tent's not on your vehicle. Before we get this thing open, I want to do a couple measurements. I know all the stats are on the website, but it's always nice to see them in person. I forgot my level, which normally I'd like to have on the top to get this accurate, so I am gonna eyeball it, but hopefully it's worth something. So let's have a quick peek. So I'm gonna say the highest point of the tent is back here. So our tent height, I'm gonna say we're about 11 3/4 as far as my one eye squint can tell. The mounting rails on the bottom, looks like about 1 1/4 inches. You're gonna be pretty much 13 1/4 is gonna be where I say from where it's mounted to on your rack to the top is gonna be your total height. This is the Skycamp quad. So this is the biggest of the three on the new model. Total length on this one is gonna be a little bit harder for me to do on my own. But let's see if I can get it pretty close. I am gonna say the Skycamp 4.0 quad is 85 inches in length. I think we said 13 1/4 in height. Now this isn't going to include the latches. 54 1/2, 55. So again, I'm not exactly sure what it's going to show on the website. I haven't looked at that, probably should have. But you know, if you kind of want some real life, one-eyed squint, one-handed, one-person, semi-accurate measurements, there you go. Okay, let's get this thing opened up. All right, here we go. First look at the iKamper Skycamp 4.0 quad. Okay, so we have this cover over the ladder. We've got the cork floor, which is standard on the 4.0. Lots of little tie rings here all over the place. So one of the gripes I often have is finding your spring poles in a rooftop tent, and it looks like iKamper has sorted that because this is stitched right inside here. This is a little zipper pouch, and all your fly poles are always right there, handy where you need them. Let's have a quick peek inside. So we have our heater port window, the 2 mattresses, cork floor, the signature world map. Looks pretty good inside here. Okay, so now that we've had a quick look inside, I'm gonna put those fly poles in just a second. I got a little zipper on the side here. So this would be your HVAC port. This is not just an opening. This is like a weather protected little hat. So your tube can come up, go inside the tent, and you're fairly protected from the weather, any rain or snow That's pretty neat. Like that's really thinking about the small details. The rain fly up here, it appears to be zipped in. Yeah, that's zipped in. So the rain fly you can completely remove. I guess again, we've got the Velcro on here either for an annex and or if you want to take this whole thing off if you're not expecting some poor weather. So that is also pretty nice. Let's get those spring poles in. Okay, so this is quite nice, integrated design with your spring pole. We have a push button quick release here for the ladder. I'm assuming these little eyelets are for shoe bags to hang from. Okay, looking underneath the tent, we have a couple more tracks with eyelets in. These are for helping to close the fabric. We'll show you that later. This is the little knob that holds the rain fly on, and I believe this is a pass-through port for electrical. Looks like there is a bigger one on the back side. So this one's on the front. Let's go have a look at the back. And there is another pass-through here, but that one's quite a bit bigger than the one on the front. All right. So very roomy in here. I'm 6'2", and my feet aren't even near the end. I fit in here with tons of space. From what I see in here so far, this is a really nice place to be. Starting with this light is, it's super bright. It's not like a super white light, which is nice. And they've run the cord down the side. It's tucked in here, little clips, controller down here, and then a little pocket to put your battery in. I really like that. The heater ports being up high, that's something I've been seeing a bit more lately, so that you don't have it blowing right on like one person who's off to the side. That can actually kind of fill up the tent, so I like that. This is a breathable fabric, which is different from most other tents on the market, but I think this one's gonna work pretty good for keeping the light out too. That's pretty impressive, because if I open this up, yeah, we have that light right here, and it wasn't coming through the fabric. So I'll be interested to get this one out. If they can keep that sunlight out and make this breathable fabric, it helps amazingly for condensation, something you get a ton of in the tents with the blackout fabric because they don't breathe at all. So what else we got? We have a couple little pockets on each side under the windows. The world map. This is kind of cool. Let me turn this light off. Okay, so if you want some mood lighting, red light, I mean, okay. The yellow is kind of cool. That's just really calm and probably give you enough light to read. And then back to white, you can dim it right down. And just because it's fun, mood lighting. Okay, I promised you measurements of the mattress itself. So the mattress in the main part is approximately 78 inches wide. The actual interior is quite a bit wider than that. The interior is pretty much 83 inches wide. Now, this does narrow some at this portion here that flips out. So this one is about 73. And then the length, that looks to be the end. It's hard for me to see it from there, but I think our mattress is about 80 inches long. Again, it's longer in the interior. The whole interior is closer to 7 feet long. That's not even going to the end of the bump out on that end. Max headroom, 44 inches. In the center here, about 39. At the entrance, about 37. So iKamper has sent us this cutaway of their roof. And why this is important is this gap that's in here is that when the sun beats down on this black top, it gets super hot inside that tent. And if you're in a humid area or it's shoulder season where it gets really cold at night, it sucks all the moisture out of the air and you get tons of moisture inside your tent. You put it away dry and you're wondering when you open it up, why is this thing so wet inside? Or worse yet, why do I have mold in this thing? I'm sure I put it away dry. Something a lot of people don't realize, that a lot of tents don't have this insulation, or it's just straight aluminum. They close it up, they think they've done everything they could. It's maybe a month before they get out camping again, and they open the thing up and there's mold. So that is my first experience with the iKamper 4.0. I hope I didn't bore you and you're still watching. And if you are, if there's something I missed, something I forgot to talk about, something I forgot to check, or I didn't get right on how this thing works, please make comment below, or better yet, come by the shop, say hello, have a quick nap, see if you'd like one of these things, or check out any of the others that we have on display here in Cloverdale at Modula Racks. We'll see you next time.